Hi, Stephen here from Sound Relation Wave, and this is day 20 of the September daily draws. So as we close out the week and approach the weekend, let's see what message we get. Now we're taking the first card from the Mystic Palette Tarot, followed by an oracle card from the Scenes of the Witch Mabon Oracle. So let's choose our first card and get the reading underway. Okay, here we go. We have the Knight again. So, putting our plans into action. If we have ideas that we want to try out, now's the time to try them out. We'll only know how good they are, how well they work by actually trying to put them into practice. The Knight is very good at taking an idea and running with it, pursuing it, and putting it into practice, taking the actions, charging forward with intent. It's also active communication too. If we have something to convey to someone or to some people by some means or other, now's the time to perhaps to do some active communication. So that's what this card's saying to us, is put these things into motion. Ideas, communications, whatever it may be, now's the time to put them into motion, to pursue them, to get to work with them. In doing so, that's how we unlock their potential, and then we can see what results we get from those actions that we take, the reactions, the responses, the things that we create by doing those things. But we will only see that if we take the action that we need to take. Otherwise, it all remains theoretical. So this is transferring the theoretical ideas into practice, into practical plans, steps, and it fits what we're saying. Like when we had the Knight of Pentacles, which I think was yesterday, when we broke away from the cups, and this is yet again not another cup, but it's going back to the Knights. We started this month with a string of Knights, and the Knights are coming back to remind us, I believe, that all the other what I call more abstract ideas and concepts about our growth, emotional, spiritual, whatever that we may have been talking about with the Cups cards, all these things only happen if we take the steps, the focus steps that we had yesterday with the Knight of Pentacles, and with these ideas put into practice. It's taking those practical steps, taking the actions we need to take, will bring about that growth with all the other more abstract ideas of the intangible things. That brings about the growth in our spiritual, emotional life, etc. It all goes hand in hand. In order to get that growth, there are steps we need to actually take in order to get there. Otherwise, that growth, that development won't happen. Even building relationships, mutually beneficial relationships, when we have the Three of Cups, that only works if you actually take the action of connecting with other people, interacting, communicating with other people. If you just sit there quietly by yourself and not doing that, you won't get that experience. So there are actions to take. There are things to do. contact people that you feel that you want to be connected with in that way and build those relationships with. Communicate with them. Talk to them, write to them, whatever means of communication. Taking those steps will help build those things that we've been talking about. So, yes, it's good to explore those more abstract concepts and those ideas of being and growing, but without taking the action, without coming up with a plan, they remain just concepts, or as some modern figure recently said, concepts of a plan. But that's no plan at all. We need to have a plan and put it into practice. So that's what this card is saying to us. Okay, now then, let's see which oracle card we get to go with that. Molasses. To move forward, you must know where you are headed. Right, to move forward, you have to know where you're headed. You have to have the plan. But then to get there, you actively go in that direction. Otherwise, even though you know that's where you should be, if you stay put, if you don't do anything, this is where you'll stay. You won't get there until you start taking the steps forward to get to that place. Once you know your goal, know where you're headed, then you have to start moving towards it, taking the steps you need to take, putting the theory into practice. And that's, I believe, is what these cards are saying to us today. Okay, so that is today's message. I'll be back tomorrow as we start the weekend with day 21. Until then, thank you for listening. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all again very soon. Okay, bye-bye.